We got YourRage situation is annoying. I've been watching and seeing like TikTok clips about these niggas, bro. But them clips were real suspicious and questionable. I'll say. That's what I say. Real suspicious and questionable. It's just real suspicious and questionable behavior and actions. That's all I say. That's why.
Ain't nobody my little sis. Ain't nobody my big sis. Ain't nobody my little cousin.
The slander that they're trying to put on Rage's name using me, it's crazy. I never thought I'd see the day.
We chilling on bringing new energies that I don't know about, bro. I don't give that streamer you out. It's gonna take me some time. Like, you feel me?
Yeah, I haven't seen Rage in so long, but I feel like everybody just made it so weird that like now I can't, like, who knows if we're ever gonna speak to each other again, to be honest.
For some reason, it seems like the internet could never not find a way to get mad at someone who has done nothing wrong. Recently, after making my video talking about the K Versa situation, which if you haven't seen, you should definitely go watch. But after the entire situation,
on some real, it ain't do nothing wrong. It's just like a little odd shit. Like, that shit weird. But who am I to call a nigga weird, gang? You know? It's just weird in my own perspective. You feel me? It's subjective.
People have been getting mad at YourRage and claiming he is the root of the problem, not only with her, but a lot of other drama things that are going on, really because of his connection in some way to these people, which has caused him to talk about not wanting to give a spotlight to new creators for a little bit and just stay in his own lane. And that shouldn't have to be the case, because the weird people online pointing fingers at him make no real sense. And I just wanted to deep dive into some of these accusations, but you know, in order to do that, we have to start from the very beginning with who even are any of these people. How did we get here in the first place?
They're like Legend of Zelda.
257K likes, but you never know.
Lying? Nah, this gotta be the truth.
Is this a real report?
What the fuck?
Chat, a lot of high Twitch streams, YourRage is joke. That's just not nothing to play with, gang.
I guess any of y'all are unaware, that right there is your...
Bro, what? Bro, what?
Rage Gaming, a very popular streamer and basically a veteran at this point in the WRL space. He has done many collabs with tons of different streamers in the past now. People of the ilk of Agent 000, Kai Sinat, Bruce before they weren't cool, and a ton of others. But because he's so well known and he's been streaming for a while and he's gained a massive popularity and name, a lot of people tend to look up to him and want to collab with him. And with that comes new creators who are coming to the spotlight trying to collab with him. And most recently, it seems like YourRage has been shining a spotlight on newer up-and-coming creators, mainly centered at certain creators that were at Streamer University, especially people that he sees has promise.
The viewers, I'm sure some of you guys are from YourRage or from the YourRage streams that I did with him, so I'm just overall very grateful for everything he's done. And the slander that they're trying to put on Rage's name using me to slander Rage, which is crazy. I never thought I'd see the day. Is all wrong. It's all blasphemy. It's all. If you ever see any clips like that, just scroll, blog, move on. Okay, get a laugh or two if you want.
Worker, and you're the best freaking big brother I've ever had.
Thank you.
Collabing with you made me feel wanted too.
Rage was the only big streamer to defend me.
They ain't showing up that clip dumb as fuck. Hey, bro. That shit so stupid.
Any of y'all talk big bro, and that's facts. None of y'all will ever talk. He's the only big streamer that gave me a chance when every big streamer thought I was rape, thought I was a cheater, thought I was all this bullshit. Fake clips.
It doesn't even just end there. I'm just showing the women he's highlighted because those are the main people we're probably going to be talking about, because those are the main ones that were in drama recently. But even certain guys like Rock Ali, who is heavily associated with YourRage, have been doing well and are someone that a lot of people probably wouldn't have known about if it wasn't for him. But what comes with highlighting new people or just interacting with them in general is that while you might know a lot about them on the surface and even have convos with them behind the scenes, they can be hiding and doing some of the worst possible things without you knowing. And when you're the biggest creator they've collabed with, or some people would attribute their fame or the reason why they know them to you, they start pointing fingers and calling you weird because of you putting them into the spotlight. And that's what's happening with YourRage and a lot of the drama that's been happening recently.
Rage weird how? Chat, the little sis, I'm not gonna lie, it's a funny joke, but like, bro, Rage not no weirdo, bro.
Are people getting rage? Like, are people somehow involving Rage in this? Has nothing to do with Rage. It's his friend. Okay, you act like y'all act like because someone's acquaintances with somebody, you know what they got going on in their daily personal life. That they, like just because someone's friends with someone doesn't mean they know what's going on in their deepest, darkest secrets, bro. Like, what does rage have to do with anything? You guys just try to correlate negativity to people who are around the area. You are literal AI sheep. AI sheep, bro. This has nothing to do with rage at all. Literally nothing. If you think rage knew this was going on, you're delusional and you're just trying to find a reason to hate someone.
Yo, this don't gotta do with us, bruh. Like, chat, listen. Like I said, no drama, but you can't just expect. Like, she was funny and normal. Like, you don't know what someone's doing behind closed doors. That's nobody's fault. You know what I mean? It's the same thing like when people got mad at Jason for collabing with David in the past. Like, how the were you supposed to know little girl? Like, there's like, you know what I mean, guys? Like, you can't like predict everything from everybody. We just thought she was a chill streamer, regular funny girl, but that's you just normal. Like, how the not like, you know what I mean? You can't predict people, dude. You just can't. Like, it's no one's fault. Like it's so dumb that people are trying to blame like anyone for hanging out with her.
David was Jason Mans too. That's what I'm like. This is why I think that whole thing is kind of stupid, because you could say the same thing. Like, oh, Jason and David was mans. No, like what? Like, yo, it's content, gang. Then did stream with Kat maybe twice or 3 times, bro, and it was mostly group settings.
Because YourRage was doing streams with her, he was supposed to know her entire background, who she was talking to, what she was doing when he wasn't there, how she was acting, all this and that, in order for him to do a collab, because that's not really how collabs work. On the surface, he probably thought she was funny, decided to bring her on stream, maybe he had a few chats with her here and there off stream, but information like this that's coming out, there was no way of him to even know. Her boyfriend, who apparently she was living with, didn't even know. So how would Y or G know any of this information? But for some reason, because he was associated with her in some way, shape, or form, obviously you have to point the finger at him, right? Obviously, streamers and people alike with common sense are coming to the normal conclusion that Rage had nothing to do with this and just happened to see a content creator he wanted to help, and there was no way him, nor you, nor anybody as a viewer would be able to pick up on something like this. And it's not even like it just ends here. Yes, this is the most recent drama with the K Vertez stuff and her cheating on her boyfriend, and a bunch of people were just pointing at YourRage because he was associated with her in some way, shape, or form. But it also happened with the Yannnnnnnnn drama as well, where a bunch of people were getting mad at YourRage, basically flipping on him and pointing at him and calling him weird for literally doing nothing but existing and helping another creator.
And like, even when I ended up, I mean, like Yannnnnnn said, I called her because I was talking to her off stream, but I was like, it's not even worth something for me or anybody else to jump in and get involved with, because anything I'm gonna say, you guys know is like what the reality is. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know what the reality is. You're just like, it more so determines on how Yannnnnnn and like Rage responded at the time. And like, yeah, I mean, obviously, like I said, people that like know that like watch them know none of that shit was weird, and they didn't think it was weird until they jumped on the bandwagon. Facts. You know what I mean? Facts. They didn't think it was weird until they jumped on the bandwagon. Facts. They want you to respond so that way they can make more clips of you to be able to push the agenda. Facts. It's not like, you know what I mean? It's not worth it. So it's like, it's just way better the way that Yannnnnnn responded. And Yannnnnnn, like, she handled it so well.
Obviously, there's been more controversies that Rage has been a part of, purely because he associated with somebody doing content or was trying to help them. But in these scenarios specifically, people looked at YourRage as the one being able to uplift these creators. Even themselves, when they went on stream, thanked a lot of YourRage for coming on and helping them, saying that they were the only people that actually pushed them in the mainstream, one of the only big content creators to help them. So every single time these creators get into some sort of drama or something happens with them, they are pointing at him, saying that it's basically his fault and he should have known. When in all reality, while he tries his best to probably do background checks,
like that right there is crazy. Like that shit with her fucking on her cousin, which is insane. I don't know how the fuck. I don't know nothing about that situation, but I don't know how the fuck that would do anything with a nigga that just knows somebody. That's crazy.
Collab with any weird people, there's no way to know every single thing about a person, especially when some of these events are just weird people online creating false narratives that aren't even true. It makes you wonder if YourRage himself would even want to collab or do anything with any other creators, because he is just existing, trying to actually help them grow in a space that he has achieved fame in, and is for some reason getting blamed and a ton of negativity from it. And for some people that might say here, like, yo, those are just Twitter bots, those are people who really don't have any stand. And I'll tell you, you would actually be surprised if the crazy takes you hear about your rage on the internet.
So I just see this clip of this dude exposing his.
Bro, it's always this nigga, bro. This nigga is so lame, cuz. The fuck be wrong with this nigga, right? Just
ex-girlfriend from fucking on her blood cousin and shit, my nigga. So I done did my research on this girl. You hear me? The whole time she be around YourRage. It was YourRage Lil Sis. Like on some real shit. Why do all the roads lead to YourRage, my nigga? It's just
this nigga always on some hating weird shit. I don't get this nigga. Like this nigga think this is like the key to success, bro. Like, gang, nigga, what the fuck? It's always this nigga, gang. Lame man nigga, gang. You lame man nigga, bro. Ain't nothing to this nigga, gang. Just lame man nigga on camera hating. I don't understand how niggas hate. This shit just like, what's the hating? You ain't even gotta hate. You can just talk about the situation. You don't gotta be on some nut ass, retarded ass, dumb ass, skull cat. Goddamn Nike ski tight as hell, brain fucked up because Nike ski so tight. You know what I'm saying? It's just always
all a whole lot of weird shit coming out on YourRage name or people in his fucking circle, my nigga. Real shit. I blame YourRage. I'm not even finna go after the girl because the whole internet is already on her ass and she probably, I don't know what she going through. But I blame YourRage, my nigga.
One TikTok telling him to post the opposite of what niggas think so you can go viral, bro. What you with that shit? Maybe he's working, man.
YourRage, I am praying on your downfall. You already falling off, my nigga. I'm just gonna help you fall off. I want to see you cancel, my nigga. I don't like you, my nigga. And the reason why I don't like you, because you don't know how to be yourself. You trying so hard to cater to the pog community and cater to the fucking internet. I don't like you. I blame you for her fucking on her.
You're probably sitting here thinking that, hey, he is definitely hating. He's engagement baiting. You'd be surprised. The amount of comments I see, the amount of people pulling up old clips out of context, everybody is trying their hardest to associate the weird and crazy things that people not only online are doing, but certain people that he's just done a stream with on
niggas like that, nigga type niggas just beat the dog shit out of, bro. I swear to God, bro. I just like niggas like that, just bro. That shit be pissing me off, bro. You like it be niggas like that in real life that you get whooped, man. Just whoop, gang. Just whoop. It does. I know you can do the nigga like that. Just whoop his ass for. He probably should be on the same that shit, gang. But his ass whooped.
What he tried to do again is uplift creators and provide content. And not only provide content, but expand his content to other communities so we can showcase what Twitch has to offer and live streaming as a whole has, instead of just staying in a box. And I guess that's a big problem with a lot of people online. And it will cause most people who are seeing this to think, hey, YourRage is probably just going to stay by himself and not want to talk, communicate, or do anything with anybody, because it seems like every time he does, he has some sort of hate being sent his way. And most recently, when he addressed the K versus situation on his stream, that's basically the route he was heading down.
Director no more. Ain't nobody my little sis. Ain't nobody my big sis. Ain't nobody my little cousin. Ain't nobody my big cousin. Ain't nobody my auntie. Ain't nobody my grandma. You understand? That's just it. I'm sorry, gang. You can be gang, but you're not no family member. That was supposed to be a safeguard so I don't get shit with a bunch of fucking girls that are trying to start a content group. You dig what I'm saying? You feel me? But you dig what I'm saying, like little sister shit. But I ain't think niggas was gonna be out here actually fucking on their family members. So like, it's void, my nigga. It's fucking void, gang.
Obviously, there's more clips, but I just want to stop at that one to show that Rage already went into this knowing how weird the internet can be. Him collabing with literally any girl on the planet. People are going to make shipping edits. People are going to say crazy things. People are going to make it as weird as possible. And trying to put some sort of buffer, calling them little sis, or just trying to refer to them as some sort of family member, even before the K Verta situation, would seem pretty normal, so that people know, hey man, this is just someone I'm collabing with. This is someone I hold in a regard as a friend, and I'm just trying to do streams with. And yet people still took that, ran with it in a whole different way, and tried to
now that I see that perspective, like that is just like so sad to see. Like, you know, that's crazy.
Him being a complete weirdo, which we have an entire saga of videos on that already. But that same buffer that he used for people to not make any of his stream collabs weird obviously didn't work, because the internet is going to find a way to internet, and it does it in the worst ways possible.
Void, gang. It's void. So that shit's cooked. It's one of them things where it was like I tried streaming with a bunch of new creators and trying ideas, and if niggas don't fuck with the ideas, like yo, they'll put it on, they'll put on the creative director. Don't worry, if a stream is they're not fuck with it, I'll get the blame. I'm the creative director. That doesn't make any sense in reality. That doesn't happen. Let's be honest. If I do some stupid shit on stream, I deserve, or if I collab with niggas that people don't like, Aim High is not gonna get the fucking blame. YourRage is gonna get the blame. If Jason does some stupid idea on stream and gets roasted for it, they're not gonna say, yo, Jason's creative director is a dumbass. They're gonna say Jason is a dumbass, my nigga. I don't even know why I thought that could be a thing, but that's not reality, my nigga. And so with that being said, I gotta protect the energy around me. I can't just have, we gotta chill on meeting new people. I ain't saying we ain't gonna do more IRLs and like collabing with niggas, but goddamn, it's just more people, more drama, nigga. God, I just trying to be on, I'm supposed to be on here talking about some 007, watching the Summer Game Fest. We gotta talk about motherfuckers fucking their fucking cousin and shit, nigga.
Some of y'all might be looking at this and thinking, hey, Novelty is blowing it out of proportion. YourRage is tripping. Everybody is lying about how people on the internet are perceiving a lot of this. And I would tell you, you're not chronicling online enough. But I would also implore you to just look at certain comments of videos. There are people that are trying to hate form this man Rage for existing. There are people trying to hate form this man Rage for uplifting other creators. While it might seem like glaze throughout this entire video, it genuinely just nauseates me on how people can get mad at YourRage when there are so many other creators you can have genuine hate for and it makes sense. When Rage is just trying to have fun and collab with people and do things, yet y'all see it as a very big issue. And certain people might be like, we're blowing this out of proportion because it's not actually going to affect the collabs. At the end of the day, these are the creators. They're still going to do collabs. They're going to do what they want, but they don't want the weird publicity. They don't want the random hate that comes with a lot of this stuff. You can see that in just the one collab that he was doing pretty often, or at least from time to time, you could say, with Yana and them not interacting as much online and basically doing their own thing. Even herself, when she went on stream and talked about it, said that they haven't really been doing much together after the weird drama that happened.
Someone said, also Rage is going to the Jason event. Yeah, I haven't seen Rage in so long, but I feel like everybody just made it so weird that like now I can't, like, who knows if we're ever going to speak to each other again, to be honest. I'm not going to lie. That's honestly the sad truth. It makes my heart hurt because I'm like, damn, like, that was the first person that ever introduced me to stream, or not introduced me to streaming, but like that ever was collabed like with me, that was willing to collab, especially with the Caretaker series. It was really funny, but people made it so weird that it's like, yeah. And then the little sis got so burnt out that niggas are still using it. So now it's like, damn, how can we overcome the
Well, a lot of people online would just tell you, hey, ignore the haters online. They're just being weird. Do whatever you want. It's annoying to have to deal with unnecessary hate for just existing. And better to just chill and vibe out and do your own thing until it all settles down. But even then, people might try and clip you in weird ways, send it to people who might have started off the weird drama, and just try their best to make doing collabs with a certain person way more annoying than it has to be. So why not just chill and talk behind the scenes instead? It kind of sucks for these creators. We're just trying to make entertaining content, and all of a sudden they have to be put in these weird positions because people online or random creators that they don't know their entire past for make everything a lot worse. And it's not even like people can just sit here and explain everything and give you common sense reason as to why it's not your fault, like YourRage did in his stream, because people online will still find a way to get mad at you and annoyed because you don't know someone's entire backstory or what they might be doing behind scenes while you're not there.
Oh, what I just said does not mean I'm cutting niggas off that I met, gang. If I know you already, GG's. We cool now, we cool, gang. You dig what I'm saying? I'm still going to fight tomorrow for Jason and Paige. You dig what I'm saying? But we chilling on bringing new energies that I don't know shit about, bro. I don't give a fuck if just streaming you. I don't give a fuck. It's gonna take me some time. Like, you feel me? It's gonna take me some time to wanna, you know what I'm saying? Do your research first. How the fuck you supposed to research that? What are you talking about? Do your research. How am I supposed to know that?
Nigga said do your research.
What are you talking about? Do your research first. Yo, let me see your phone and go through your messages with your cousin. How am I supposed to know that?
This entire YourRage situation and the other few ones that I've covered, it's really the internet making a situation that it doesn't have to be. A bunch of people pointing fingers at YourRage when he is just trying to uplift other content creators, and a bunch of people making a situation that has been happening for months all of a sudden turn weird because one person said something. It's genuinely odd how the internet acts and perceives you when you are just a bigger name in the space. If you do any misstep or have anyone around you who you obviously don't know everything about do something wrong, then you are the one that's going to get the fingers pointed at you, and you're the one that's actually in the complete wrong because you should have known X, Y, and Z about them. Just like you heard in that clip, he should have done his research first. How you're supposed to research somebody who's cheap on their boyfriend with their cousin, I don't know. But some random chatters or some random internet people will find a way to make it his fault for some odd reason. But at the end of the day, that is just how I feel. If you want to tell me how you feel, the best place to do that would be the comment section down below, because this video is unfortunately over. But if you did enjoy this video, maybe consider giving it a like. And if you enjoy content like this, then maybe consider subscribing. Hey, I post like this every
that was YourRage situation is annoying. At the start of the video, I was on some trolling shit, thinking like, yeah, that shit is a little corny. I mean, it's corny. Don't get it twisted, like a little bit illicit, big bro shit, whatever. But he was just doing that shit to protect himself, and obviously, there was a reason for it, you know. So, yeah, y'all sub up, like the video, comment, all that. You feel me? All that, and much more, all that, you know. And yeah. You know what I'm saying? Now, we gotta see